Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Crate with Linda. So I'm coming on, guys, because it is 4:45 almost on Tuesday. Coming on and making dinner, but I'm doing some other stuff too in the kitchen because earlier I started preparing some cabbage, and I was going to start shredding up some carrots because I was going to make some shrimp egg rolls. That's another thing I got to get out of the freezer, shrimp. But I don't know, I just went and sat on the couch for a couple of minutes and I was like, you know what? I am tired. Like, I'm just going to lay down for a few minutes. Well, I lay down for like 2.5 hours. I slept on the couch. I just got up about 15 minutes ago. I just couldn't. I don't know. I guess I've been going to bed late and getting up a little bit early. And I don't know, it just hit me. So I napped. So now I'm up and I have to decide what I'm making for dinner as well. The egg rolls I was gonna make kind of just as a to have, and we just like to munch on those and whatever. So I'm gonna make those as I'll make some of those as well as I'm making dinner. Dinner, what I'm gonna make is I'm gonna make beef stroganoff with beef with chopped meat. And I'm low on chicken for Cooper's meals. So I got chopped meat today, and I'm gonna make up some chopped meat first without any of the seasonings, and put that aside for him and give him a little bit of that. I'm gonna start incorporating some chopped meat into his diet. So I figured, since I'm short on food, I might as well do that now, do some of it now, and have it, made already, and then give it to him with his food, which is probably like a half hour, because lately he's at like 5:30, he's like looking for his food. He's at the thing, he wants to eat. So anyway, I'm gonna do that. So let's get started. I'm just gonna put the frying pan on. Now I'm gonna make beef stroganoff, and I think I'm gonna make, I like to put mushrooms in it, but my son doesn't eat mushrooms. So I'll probably just saute some mushrooms on the side and then add it, and then me and Bill can add it to our dishes, whatever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the chopped meat. I'm gonna get the frying pan. I'm not gonna put any olive oil or anything in this pan right now because I want to make Cooper's meat first. I'll do that quick. Just saute him up some, fry him up some meat, drain it and all that, and then I'll add my stuff. So while I'm doing that, I think what I'll do is I'll do some stuff over here. I gotta get another cutting board because I have this cutting board here. See, I have the cabbage here and the carrots I started. Guys, can I tell you what I even did? Wait, let me get a cutting board. I made tea. I made my tea before I started doing that. I'll show you. I don't need this big cutting board, but I guess I'll use it. And I was thirsty, and I was like, I gotta drink something before my tea's not done. And so I got ice, put it in my cup, left it on the counter, and then went inside and never came back for it. So I'm gonna get some water in my cup first. All right. So this is what I'm making for him. I'm gonna saute that up. Cook it up. Saute. I don't know why I'm saying that. I didn't put anything in the pan. And what I'll do is I'll definitely drain this for him because I don't want him to have all that grease in there after it's done. All right, so that's on medium high. Let's cut up. I'm gonna move this away from this here for now. What's going on with this? I made my water, guys. It is a little lemon water. Thirsty. Gotta make sure that's all brown. I don't know why I always start out with one onion, and then I know that I'm gonna need another one, because I always end up with two, because I'm like, one's not enough. I don't know why I do that. So guess what? I'm going to be going back in the back to get another onion. Because one is definitely not enough. Definitely. Yeah, he's been having chicken. It's been like what is he on the food? I think about 3 weeks now. And everything has been chicken. Let me go get an onion. So I wanted to definitely incorporate some beef now. I'll be right there, guys. Of course, the onion was stuck in the bag, you know, in the netting bag. Yeah, some people said you can give them liver and gizzards. I don't know if I want to do any of that. Liver? I mean, it would probably be fine for him, but... But, you know, I don't want to, like, I also think that I should, you know, I want to make sure that I'm not giving him, like, too much meat at a serving, you know what I mean? Because he, you know, as long as he has his vegetables and his vitamins, that's the most important. But, of course, protein is very important, too. I'm going to chunk these guys so that I can chunk it in here. Not sliced, but chunked. You know what I mean, too? Because it's also, it'll get expensive if his main meal is, you know, meat. But also, he has rice in there, too. So he has rice and beef and vegetables. Alright, as you guys know, I'm not buying the peeled garlic. I'm buying the heads of garlic. It's quite annoying because I'm so used to getting the peeled, which I love because, you know, what I could do is that, like I plan on doing, but I just haven't done it yet, is taking a little time, like an hour, half hour, and peeling the garlic, and that's what I plan on doing, peeling it and then put it in my container in the fridge, but I just haven't done that yet. But so when I do that, then it won't be so bad. Because this is what I hate doing. I hate having to do this when I'm cooking my meal. But listen, can't have everything. All right, that meat. I hear that meat cooking up. I'm not gonna kill it. I don't like dry meat, even for my dog. So, yeah, looking good. Looking good, looking good. Yeah, nice. I'm just gonna chop it up more. I want it to be fairly small, you know. So number one, it goes further, and number two, it doesn't have to be big for him. Alright, I'm going to get the strainer. I was just back there. Of course, I didn't get it. Alright. Put this in here. Now, I didn't use any, you know, spray or olive oil or anything, so stuck a little bit to the pan. But that's okay. That's all flavor that I'll use for my meal, so it's perfect. All in here. Alright, so I'll let this drain. I'm going to, you know, shake it up. Okay, so then when that cools off, it'll be time for me to get his food ready. And I'll show you what I do. All right, let's put this back on. We're gonna put some olive oil in it. Let me get my other olive oil. Stuff just fell out of my cabinet. Whoa. I just cleaned this cabinet out and it's messy. Mess again. Alright. Let's put the onion in first. The pan's still kind of hot. What I really should have did was, maybe what I should have did was saute the mushrooms in here first. Not going to do that now. Cut up the garlic while we're waiting for the onions to saute. Got about 3 nice sized garlic cloves. Because we also like garlic. Always, garlic and onions are always going flying. But one thing about garlic and onion going flying on this before is I have to get to it before Cooper gets to it. So I can't leave it for later for sweeping. Because, you know, every night before, after dinner, either me or my husband has to mop, not mop. We have to something red on my face. We have to sweep the floor because I'm a little bit of a messy cook, guys. Have I told you? All right. Let's put the garlic in. Just love onion, guys. Love it, love it, love it. Three garlic cloves. 3 big garlic cloves. And then we'll add the meat. Here's my tea. I made an extra big pot of tea this time, bigger, because I never have enough. I make just enough for like a day, where I need it for like 2 or 3 days. So I made a whole big pot. I'll put this on the side over here. Put that here for the mushrooms. Alright, this is perfect, guys. Now I'll put the chopped meat in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread the onions like this, and just put the chopped meat in the middle, and just put a little bit of oil in the middle, so it doesn't stick. I don't want to make an enormous amount, you know, I want to make just a little, maybe a little bit more than just enough. It's probably about, but you know, I have three people eating and 2 men, so. But there's going to be noodles in here too, and mushrooms and ours, so you don't need a huge amount. Okay, the rest I'm going to save for a couple other meals. Alright. I'm going to let this be. Let this saute a little bit. I'm not know why I'm saying saute, but I am. What was I saying I was gonna do? Oh, the mushrooms. Let me do the mushrooms. Let me wash my hands because I was playing with chopped meat. So over here. Check out these mushrooms. Oh, they're nice and clean. Look at that. They really are nice and clean. That's awesome. I love when that happens. Because you don't have to go crazy. They're pretty clean. Look at that. They're pretty clean, guys. So I just have to give them a good, just a little bit of a cleaning. Not going to do all of these because it's just me and hubby. But I'm going to do 2, 4, 5, 6. Maybe about 6. 6 or 7 mushrooms. We like mushrooms. And we fight over them. We don't fight over them, but we like mushrooms. I'm going to do one more. Alright, perfect. Okay. Put those over there, and let's just slice these. I'm just kind of slicing them in half, in long, you know, strips. Wash your fingers, Linda. All right, let's put the flame on over here. All right, guys. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the noodles right in the pot with this. But I don't feel like boiling noodles. I really don't. So I'll have to put some liquid in here. I'm going to put liquid in anyway, so I'll put some cream, and I'll put some sour cream, and maybe just a little bit of chicken broth. Because I have my chicken broth, guys. I have some in the refrigerator here. I had like 8 containers, guys, of my homemade chicken broth. So exciting, right? So when I go to put the noodles in, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the rest of this in here. I'm going to put in a little bit more. I'll put in some chicken broth. All right. Use my hands, so now I got to wash my hands again. What a good buy on that shop meat, guys. You guys look at my haul that I posted earlier. Oh my God. $3.99 a pound. Such a good buy on ground beef. Such a good buy. Wash my hands quick. And then we'll put the mushrooms in. And I'm gonna dump some of the I'm definitely gonna dump some of the grease out of here because I don't want to be so greasy. So this is a good quick meal, guys. You know, little chop meat. You could even use chicken. Sometimes I make the chicken stroganoff. But I figured we're chickened out. We need some beef in our life. So, that's why I made the chop meat. I'm just cutting up this thing is a really great, like, tool to cut up with, too. If you don't have one of these, guys, get yourself one. They sell them in the Dollar Tree, and Target, Walmart, hardware store. They're awesome. Chopping stuff a little bit more. So definitely, I'm going to put some butter in here too, because I like, when I saute my mushrooms and onions most of the time, I like butter too. I usually do olive oil and butter. So I'm going to put some butter in here. All right, let's see about this now. good. See, like I said to you before the other day, or I always say this, I don't like to kill my meat. I don't like to dry it out. So it's going to cook longer in here anyway, so it doesn't have to be completely brown. I'm going to drain this, and then I'm gonna put seasonings in it, guys. So I'm gonna drain it with this. It's hot. And just hold the top over and just let the grease come out. And like I said, I want a little bit, so I'm definitely leaving some in there. Not a lot, you know. All right, so let's season it up. Give these mushrooms a little shimmer shake over here. All right. So we want salt. I'm trying to go a little bit lower on the salt because, I don't know, I think I use too much salt for myself. Pepper. My garlic thing is empty, so I'm going to use this because I have to fill it. Garlic. Onion. And I'm going to put some thyme in here too. I love thyme, guys. I'm also going to put a little bit of Mrs. Dash because I'm not using a lot of salt. And this is a no salt season. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my chicken broth, my homemade chicken broth that I'm very, very excited about. And put it in there. Let me get it. So I got it here. Like I said, I have a couple in the fridge and the rest I put in the freezer. This is the lighter one. The other one I made, this is the one I made with Cooper's chicken. So this is a lighter one. This is the other one I made is very, very, very dark because it cooked for like 24 hours. And I want to put a lot, but I don't want to put that much. But it will evaporate. But I need chicken broth in here in order to do the noodles. So I'm gonna have to put, I would say about, I don't know, maybe 2 cups. Yeah, just so the noodles can have somewhere to cook. All right, I'm gonna let this come up to a boil. I think I need a drop more. And like I said, guys, this is my homemade chicken broth. And if I have to drain some of the chicken broth out, I will, because I want it to be thick because, you know, it's a stroganoff. So I'm going to put sour cream and heavy cream in it, but that'll be fine. That'll all work out. So what I'm going to do, you see how these mushrooms are coming? This is what I like about the mushrooms. They had that little char on them. Ooh, love it. So I'm going to lower the flame in a minute, and then I'm going to add a little bit of garlic to this. Because I want some garlic in there, and I have to season them also. But I'm going to add some minced garlic because I didn't chop up enough of the other one. So I'm just going to add probably about 2 cloves of minced garlic, and then we'll saute. We will season it. It's always important if you want to char on your mushrooms not to put salt on it right away because salt brings out moisture. So I'm going to put just a little bit of garlic powder. And I will put salt in a minute, just a little bit, pepper, some onion powder, and again, some thyme. This thing never closes and I don't, oh there it goes. It didn't close because I didn't close it, knucklehead. So this is just about done. I'm going to shut this in a minute, and this is so freaking yummy. Look at that, guys. Ooh. I could literally just eat this just like this. I could eat it just like this. Awesome. So I'll put this over to the side. Let me get the noodles, and then as soon as that water boils, we'll put them in there, and I'll show you how I do that. The other day when I went to the Dollar Tree, I wanted to buy another thing of the 2-pound bag of white rice that I buy there. They had no white rice. I couldn't believe it. And every time I go there, they have so much, and I'm like, you know, I should buy 2 or 3, and I usually buy 1 or 2, most of the time 1. Last time I was there, I only bought 1, and this time I went, and they had no white rice, so I didn't get it. So I didn't buy it. So I'm probably going to have to stop at one of the other Dollar Trees this week and just pick up 1 big bag. Because it's such for $1.25, 2-pound bag of rice. My God, so good. All right, so I bought these noodles. This time I told you I'm not buying Aldi noodle, not Aldi noodles, Dollar Tree noodles anymore. I don't like how they come out. No matter how much I undercook them, they always break up, they fall apart, and they're not good. So I'm not doing that anymore. So I bought these at ShopRite. Or, no, I think I bought these at Walmart. I bought these at Walmart. So I'm going to put like a half a pound in, because everybody likes noodles. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to salt these noodles a little bit because they weren't flavored at all. So I'll salt and pepper these, and then I'm going to put the top on it and let these boil. I don't know if it has enough broth. I think it needs more because it's not covering the noodles, so I'm going to have to put the rest of this whole thing in, guys. That's okay. That's what it's for. That's why I made it. I'm so excited about it. So excited. I love that, to be able to flavor my foods without having all that sodium in there from the bouillon. You know, it really, really, really makes me very happy. All right. So we'll let this boil. So that until they become soft, and then we'll finish it up. That's what we're going to do. So in the meantime, I'm going to get Cooper's food together because it's 5:20, and he will be coming in for his food shortly. We still have to get him another bowl. Here's his rice. I have just about enough rice for today. So gotta break up this rice a little bit. All right. Give him that much rice, and then we'll put some chicken and carrots. And then, so this is the first time I'm giving him the beef, so I'm not going to give him an enormous amount. Because, I mean, I know he's had this before, you know, but I don't want to go crazy. I'm gonna put just a little bit of water on it just to give it a little moisture. I feel like it needs a little moisture. I'm gonna put this in the microwave for like 30, 40 seconds. I think I'm gonna add a little more chicken broth to this. I feel like it's a little bit dry. I really do. I feel like it's a little dry, and I don't want it to be dry for him. No, we gotta put his food in something else. I know. I gotta do it tonight though because I'm not gonna be able to fit it. I mean, I can. Yeah, look downstairs because I mean, I don't want to use one of my silver good bowls because, you know. Alright, guys, just a little bit. This is a paper dish, so that's it. Yeah, just a little bit of chicken broth. The rice tends to get a little hard. I'm gonna have to, I think I'm gonna start leaving the rice in a little bit of broth in the refrigerator so it doesn't get so dried up. And at the end of the week, I'm going to start giving him some, incorporating some sweet potato. I want to start giving him a little bit of sweet potato. What's the difference between a yam and a sweet potato? Does anybody know? If anybody knows, I could ask Alexa, but if anybody knows, can you comment down below? Because I really don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't know why. I've never understood that, but I just don't. Alright, so we're going to heat this up. Like 25, 30 seconds. I don't want it to be hot, like I said, but I want it to have a little bit of, you know, warmth to it. Let's give this a little mixy mix. A little mixy mix. I mean, I can always give it to him on the paper plate if we have to, for now until we get a bowl.
Yeah.
Oh, you got something?
Yeah, I got something.
Oh, good, perfect. Alright, so let these cook, guys. Gotta make sure the fluid. That's Julie's bowl from, no, it's ceramic and stuff.
So?
You think that's okay?
Why would it be okay? It's got the glaze on it.
Okay.
It's heavy, it's big.
Alright. Yeah, that's true, and it won't move, because every
That's
time
what I need.
he moves it, and then he's chasing the bowl, it's just... I know they have those things that you can put under the bowls and stuff, but... I gotta... Oh, shit. I gotta make sure, guys, that, this water over here doesn't evaporate. And then I have to lower it a little bit, because the noodles will burn then, you know what I mean? Thank you. Alright, so he got this bowl here. This, Julie made this. Was it Julie? Yeah.
Second
Julie.
name on the back.
Oh, yeah. JF. Doesn't she didn't... Oh, 2014. Aw, how sweet. So we can use this. This is fine.
You'd be
So-
happy with it.
Yeah, so this is perfect. So there we go. Koopy's food is done. So I'm not going to give it to him yet. I'm going to give it to him when he comes in here to want it. If he doesn't come in by 6, I'll give it to him. Okay. Let's put this away. Let's put the broth away. It's good because I think just enough fluid will evaporate from that. Just enough of the liquid will evaporate so that I can put the sour cream and the heavy cream in. I didn't have any iced coffee today.
That's good.
Did I have any yesterday?
No idea, I went to work last night.
I don't think I even had any yesterday. I didn't have any yesterday and I didn't have any today yet. But I'm gonna have it later because I'm craving it. And I haven't had it, so. Gonna have it, gonna have it. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get to those egg rolls. I might do egg rolls tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna do egg rolls tonight. I'm tired. Very tired today. Yeah, guys, they're coming nice. Now, I don't want these to overcook. So, they're perfect. They're good. All right, let's season this up a little bit. Some garlic powder. The noodles. I'm trying to season up the noodles a little bit. Always dropping things. All right, let's put some grated cheese in here. You have the grated cheese anywhere, honey?
Wasn't the cabinet.
Oh, here it is. I always put some Parmesan cheese in my stroganoff, guys. I'm also going to put another little piece of butter in here. Guys, that lemon pie I made, hallelujah. I'm telling you, make it. It's delicious. And what's weird about it is that it called for like a half a cup of lemon juice, but when I tasted it, it tasted like it needed a little bit more. So I put probably like another quarter of a cup in. And my husband doesn't really he likes lemon. Don't get me wrong, he does. He doesn't like it crazy tart, crazy lemon. So, but I felt like it needed a little bit more, and he tasted it and he loves it. He said it was so good, and it was delicious.
My daughter's broken.
What?
My daughter's broken.
All right, so let's put some sour cream in here. Oh, I have one that's open already. Let me get that one. Because I have a lot of sour cream, guys. If you watch my organization videos. A trick that somebody told me, I'm trying to think who the hell was it again, to turn your sour creams upside down in the fridge, and the mold will not, and this way it won't go bad as quick. Who the hell is it? I thought of it again yesterday, remembered it, now I forgot again. I'm telling you, my memory, I gotta have an MRI. And I'm really serious, like I'm getting scared because I feel like I just don't remember stuff. I guess it could be old age too, huh? 58. Yeah, we put about a cup of sour cream in. You want it creamy. You want it creamy. Now, I don't want to overcook this. You see, that's the thing. I want to make sure that the noodles are not getting overcooked. No, they're good. because this isn't gonna stay on the flame long. It's gonna be shut off. I think I'm gonna put the rest of the sour cream in here, or a lot more of it. It definitely needs more salt, but I'm not gonna put more salt in it because everybody can salt their own. I'm gonna put a little bit more of Mrs. Dash for myself because I'm trying to slow down on the salt a little bit. Alright. So you see guys how all that chicken broth, evaporated and made it nice and creamy now with the sour cream. It's perfect. And all of that chicken broth is flavor, and that flavors your food, flavors your dish. So you don't need any of that bouillon in there, that salty bouillon, to make your dish salty, or to flavor it. Okay. Put the rest of this in here. Just a little bit more in here. That I miss. So it was about, this is what, 16 ounces, so probably about 17, about 20 ounces, about 1 1/4 I put in. But this is for like a half a pound of, I would say about a little over a pound and a half of meat, and then half a pound of noodles. This needs pepper and grated cheese. I'm probably gonna put a little bit. I took the heavy cream out because I was thinking I needed to put some cream in it. I'm gonna check it out and see if it might not need it. Oh, so good. So yummy. Just a little bit of heavy cream, just a little bit. Just a little bit of heavy cream. Come on now. Alright guys, that's it. I'm going to taste it and we're going to see if it needs anything. 1 pot meal right here. Done. Happy dance. Happy dance. Guys, it's so good. It's really, really good. Yummo. All right. I'm going to shut it off. I'm going to cover it. Let it sit a minute, and you'll see. I'll show you guys a mushroom. I'll show you guys. I missed it. It got stuck on the thing. Then I went to get it into my mouth, and it fell. I don't even know where it went. Is it in my bib? It was literally under my apron. Oh, guys, too, I'm wearing Courtney's gingerbread apron. I love it. It's so cute. It's adorable. I don't care that it's Christmassy. I'm going to wear it all year round. I love it. Anyway, the mushroom fell down here, and I just went like this, and it fell out onto the floor. So there it goes.
I guess you called it an apron.
It's definitely a bib. I'm going to give Cooper his food now because we're going to be eating, and I don't want him to eat. He doesn't eat when we eat. We want him to eat separate. You know, he eats and then, because we don't want him to eat at the same time and get into the habit of thinking that he's going to eat every time we eat. You know what I mean? Want to eat? He's literally sleeping, and he's on his back, guys. I got to show you this. Look at this. Look at this. Can they see him? Look at him. Look at how cute he is. He's literally sleeping. And I said, do you want to eat? And he's just laying there stretching. Do you want to eat? Cooper, do you want to eat? Hello? Coop?
Guess not.
What is he doing? Cooper? Do you want to eat? Oh boy, here he comes. Do you want to eat? Yeah, now he does. Yeah. Here's your food. Oh my goodness, look at this bowl you got. You got Judy's bowl. Here you go. Alright, so he'll eat. And I'm just gonna get cleaned up a little bit and then I'll show you my plate. I don't think that I'm gonna do the egg rolls tonight, guys. I'm just a little tired. So I don't think I'm gonna do the egg rolls, but that's okay. Can't do everything at once, you just can't. All right, guys, this is my kindness quote, and like I said, necessarily, it's not a complete kindness quote. It has to do with, self-help and quiet and kindness and all that. But I love this one right here. If you want what you never had, you must be willing to do what you never have done, and that's so true. If you don't change the way you do something, you're not going to get the results that you want. If you're not getting the results, change the way you do it, and then you'll get another result, and hopefully it'll be the one you want. So again, if you want what you never had, you must be willing to do what you never did. Thomas Jefferson said that. So really, guys, that's really believe that you can, and you are halfway there. That's from Theodore Roosevelt. So guys, just keep going. Try something different. Like I said, I've experienced it with YouTube. I try this and it might not work, and then I try this and it seems to work better, or it's a never-ending push that you have to do, and a never-ending evolving you have to do. Just change things up. Make things different. Try a different way. Even if it just comes to talking to somebody, if you're having trouble communicating, try a different approach. This means everything in the whole picture of it, not just this specific quote. So I wanted to do that one for you guys. I thought that was really telling and really good. I'm gonna get my plate now and get dinner going in my plate, and then I will come back and show you. All right, people, here it is. Yummo. Oh my goodness, look at that. See, I put the mushrooms on top. Look how nice and creamy it is. And you can see that the noodles are al dente. They're not overcooked. That was my most important thing, because those other noodles from... No.
They always overcook.
Those other noodles, yeah, I hate them. I'm not buying them anymore from the Dollar Tree. So there we go, guys. This is what's for dinner tonight. Let me turn these around. All right, guys, here is the Koopy Bot. He was trying to get my food. I don't think so. It's my food. So that's it for tonight, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit that notification button with the bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a new video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to, subscribe to my channel. And like and share and comment down below. Thank you so much for coming into my kitchen with me and creating. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next video. That's so good. Bye. Bye, guys.